What's up? I guess you can see my Batman v Superman poster right there. But listen, the last time I did a video like this, and I could back it more up and stuff, but I don't want to be envy, and I decided to add that onto the video. Understanding what envying is, what I've seen from from the real world and also especially YouTube. But last time I did a video like this, I was filming my Raid 2 poster, which you can't see in this video. If I widen it and stuff, that you'll be able to, but it was really one of my favorite videos in my channel that is gone. I think it was my third channel. This is my fifth channel because, when I was doing my third channel, I guess I learned about 2 years later, because I didn't really start putting Coon in titles until like probably 2 years later. YouTube does not like you putting Coon in the title. They don't even tell you, but I just kind of figure it out that they just don't like you to put Coon in the title, so they remove your channel and they do it without warning. And it's probably because I had like so many titles with Coon on it, because if I ever got copyright or something, they at least say, fix this and then blah, blah, blah. But no, this was, no, F you, your channel is gone. So I imagine, because I always imagine if I'm not allowed to put things like Coon in the title, they'll give me the opportunity to change the title, not just remove the channel. So I guess my fourth channel, everything was going well, but I decided, let me put Coon one more time in this title. Hold on, let me see, hold on. Okay, let me put Coon one more time in the title. Just one time. I was doing it one time, talking about the fakest Coon on YouTube. And they took that channel down. So this is my fifth channel. But anyways, like I was gonna say is, I filmed the poster of the Raid 2, and I was talking about, what movies meant to me and what this movie meant to me for the Raid 2, and talk about right after the Raid 2, that's where movies went downhill. It went to a whole bunch of CGI turn off your brain, movies that have been praised through YouTube. And it's just, when I really think about it, I really feel like YouTube to me has been a whole bunch of grown-ass single adults are a lot of times mad over kid movies. They're arguing over kid movies like Disney, Marvel. And constantly, Little Mermaid, but that's more of the hate groups. Snow White, but that's more of the hate groups. But constantly talking about kid movies is majority of the arguments to YouTube. But anyways, to get on to, I wanted to do a video about, what this is going to be like a little bit like, I'm going to jump somewhere and then I'll get on to the point, is I wanted to do a video about the kind of people that shouldn't be on YouTube. But I figure I need more subscribers, or the kind of people that shouldn't watch my channel. I figure I need more, not more subscribers, but as in like more of a viewed channel, because this is like my fifth channel starting all over again. My other first three channels, no, they weren't taken. Oh, actually, my third channel was taken down. That's when it first started. But my other ones, I just got, I just wanted to do a new channel. But so what I want to say is, in my third channel, I did start out my reviews, doing all my movie reviews in my theater room, which is right here, and I had a more wider view. But I just wanted to be a close up, because the way I'm going to do this video, it's just going to be just me like talking like a video I've seen of Zack Snyder do. I'm talking about a different movie, but also. I learned that I got envy, because usually my second channel, I show my life. I show me in Mexico, show my girl, and I got envied a lot. And what I've always seen envied from is racism. I've seen it as in it has been only whites that has envied me. And it's not an envy. It's like, man, that's so cool. I'm so great. I'm glad for you. No, they're angry that your life is better than theirs. But the thing is, it's not someone that, work hard to get their life get their life somewhere. It's someone that's been living with their parents, screwing up, and they're always trashy. It's like, it's in that way of Nancy Pelosi. I like to use that as an example of that out of shape fat guy. And you see it's people who stalk celebrities. It's the people that are not there, but and it's more of an angry that you have something that they don't, because they believe that your color doesn't deserve it, because they feel like they have been doing so much living in their parents' house. That's why I say a lot of people who got arrested for the January 6th, they had to call their mom from prison. That's what a lot of them was going with. But and the thing is, envy is where I've been envied of coming out and saying people. It took me years, over 10 years, to come out, because I said I'm going to move out of apartment and go to a house. And I said, I have to come out, guys, because I felt like no matter where I film myself, you're going to look like this is way bigger than apartment. And I had to come out and say, people, I'm able to afford things that other people cannot. And I think I want to do my reviews in my theater room. I was saying that. And, by then I was already getting like crazy view response from Trade Trash people, but they start envying when anything about me. Like, they were already envying like how attractive my girl was. Then they come up with conspiracies of saying that they're actually rich after I came out and, revealed that. I'm not Richie Rich, but I'm saying is they start coming up with these stories about they're actually really rich and they're in their parents' house saying that and other crazy things. And there's another one is usually when I have these videos where I'm going after a racist on YouTube, as I'm doing like a video response, like the fakest coon on YouTube. I explained why I chose to do that, and I was explaining this to show like people who speak hate, show them that their shit stinks when they try to act like they're a fake alpha male and they're just their shit stinks. Their girl's ugly. If they have a girl, majority of the time they don't. Going on way too long, blah blah blah. And then I've seen it where people who envy me, I noticed it right after that they'll do videos say, oh, why they do their videos about other people. And the thing is, people, there's a difference here, and that's why I wanted to do a video to say, people, these are the kind of people that shouldn't be on YouTube. When I do that, I'm a person whose life is together, okay? I'm not living with my parents. I'm not talking about killing myself. I'm not trying to tell people about all the drugs I did in my life and how cool my life was because I did cocaine and crack and whatever. I'm not doing those kind of things. I'm not talking about how no one wants to be around me. I'm not deranged, okay? Because the only person that will listen to you about what you think about another person when you are those things are deranged people. 8-year-old kids are not aware of this is not normal, and just deranged people. That's what you will pull in. You will not pull in people with you'll pull people with no logic, no common sense, no facts, because they had any of those, they will already know there's something wrong with you. So that's the difference. So but basically what I'm saying is, so I just want to put in where, like, they're not aware of it. Now I've seen any person trashy became obsessed with me, real world YouTube. They're literally not aware of it. They have excuse after excuse where it's kind of like Trump. He lives, in a fictional world, being 215 pounds, and everything he says is a fictional world. And I've seen that a lot with video responses where it's their mind is a fictional world, and they do not lose that fictional world. They will make themselves really believe that they're actually rich, and they are able to give advice from their parents' house, and they'll think there's something wrong with you. Trust me, I'm really aware that they 100% believe it. They can make themselves do that. So, but this is the thing. What I want to do this video is, I was actually thinking about, I listen to a lot of Batman v Superman songs while working out, and there's one song that I do know so passionate about. I've never looked it up, and right now I have a hard time looking it up, and not really hard time, but I'm just busy, and I'm trying to. If you know this song, and I will try to get to it in a moment. Tell me the name of the song so I can listen to it. But anyway, and then I start thinking about again, this one thing where I'm gonna put Germany, why Germany will always suck, and make it clear since those videos are gone. When I say Germany, I am talking about basically majority of YouTube. I don't like to say word all, but from basically what I've seen, every movie reviewer is untrustworthy. I even wanted to do a video about the guy called Adam Does Movies. Where it's just so weird. I talk about it in my Saw review, Saw X, whatever it's called, where it's just so weird. Like, I remember what they attack and remember what they praise to know how dumb they are. And I talk about that. I've never been caught condescending myself or being a hypocrite, being something like one of my biggest examples of Jeremy, even though there's several one I exposed him of, is he called 3 movies Awesome Spectacular last year and made them in like 8th and 6th and 7th place. And movies that he showed he didn't really care about, like for the Batman, he really showed like the way he reviewed that movie, he really looked like he was about to say this movie is dog shit or something, or forgetting, whatever minutes. And he said no alcohol required, and he put it in 3rd place. It's just people trying to be and fit in and accept and blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, that's not the problem with me. I get that why they hypocrite and act like a certain way to get views or something. I can't do that. But it's just, I want to do, get back on it where like Adam Does Movies. Like, remember, how he attacked Batman v Superman. I'm sorry, that's wrong. The Mermaid. He didn't really attack it, but he acted like, oh, this is like this. My kids didn't want to see it. My wife didn't want to see it, which is, I'm kind of confused if he's actually really married. I don't think he is. But anyways, and then I remember him having a video talking about baby, is Robbo, what's that girl's name? I don't know. She plays Harley Quinn. Baby Line or something like that. Baby something. How he praised that to be a great movie. That movie was shit. But, and I want to do a video about him. But I figure, the one thing that I can't get out of my mind as when it comes to YouTube, as in the single loser logic, is I think I brought up in one of my reviews on this channel, or it was on the channel that's gone now, where it's just weird to me, as in, how do you say, it's the way Batman v Superman was attacked, and a lot of it, like, other movies I had mentioned, like Terminator Dark Fate, for 3C Films, who's 3C Films? That's his name, yeah, 3C Films, how he's attacking Terminator Dark Fate, like, man, I wish it was Terminator 2, because, people in the One Race group, they are hanging on to Terminator 2, when Terminator 1 is better than Terminator 2. But let me pause real quick. Terminator 1 is better than Terminator 2, but I did a video and I see if I still have it so I can upload it, because my channel was taken down right recently when I put that video up because of the coon thing on the title. I was talking about how I remember him doing that, but he sees a clip for this movie with Nicolas Cage, and he's supposed to be like Wally Land. He's fighting some stuffed bear that comes to life. He's like, man, that's amazing, man. It's amazing, man. It looks amazing. And how hype he is. And like I said, people, it's just weird for me. But anyways, to get on to the main point, we may want to do this video, is the thing is I thought was so odd, before Batman v Superman came out, I attacked the hell out of it. I was saying boycott this movie. I even kind of had like anger towards this movie where I said, we need to boycott this movie the closer it got. And I kept, and the more people were praising me for it, I just kept doing videos, not because I was getting praised, but, it just made me like, pumped up to talk more shit about Batman v Superman. And then the thing is, in my review, I came out and says, guys, you're going to be shocked. But boy, did I enjoy this movie. That's what I said. And I really enjoyed this movie, what happens to be now my top 10 favorite movies. But this is the thing. So when I start seeing the reviews come out, I'm confused. And then I start hearing dumb things like Jeremy say that I wish that Batman made Doomsday. And I'm like, so you're imagining that Bruce Wayne is fiddling around with Zod's body? What? Naked body? What? It's like, no. And then with that Chris guy, what'd he say? When Lex Luthor's supposed to only examine the body, he was like, why didn't he cut his hand off? Or why didn't he just take his whole body? It just got dumber by the second. That was on my second channel. That's I just have it on private or something. But yeah, so all my things I have to go over before we get started. But and then as time goes by, like I said, it just got more weird and weirder. Where it just blows my mind that Justice League 2017 was being praised. And the main thing they kept saying, I said they all copy off each other. And I don't feel like going over the things I explain how these reviewers are copying off each other. It's like so weird. They all have the same sentence. They kept saying, man, this movie was such a mess, but boy, did I enjoy myself. I constantly kept hearing that. This movie's a mess, man. This movie's a mess. But boy, did I enjoy myself for Justice League 2017, right? And then what I thought was, and then so when it comes to the ranking, and they start doing the ranking for DC movies, Batman v Superman was always worse than Justice League 2017 to trashy ass people that I've seen on YouTube. And then what I thought was so odd, which I knew would happen when Justice League Zack Snyder cut came up, some reason 2017 is hated. And Batman Superman is still above. Now they put it on the ranking. Now I don't know, did they delete their last videos? I don't care. But let me make sure something's clear.